What is up, everybody? It's Copes here, and today I am back with a Fortnite video. In today's video, I am going over my 15 favorite skin and backbling combos as of right now. So this might not be the best combos necessarily. This is what I like to use the most, regardless of what the explanation may be. I'll probably explain it later on in this video as I go over them. But I want everyone to tell me what your favorite combos are and what you want me to try out, because I definitely am open to trying out new things, especially new combos in this game. So starting out at our number 15 spot, I gave it to Bullseye and the Skirmish. It isn't a perfect combo, but it is something I'll use every now and again. I think this is the best combination with the Bullseye. For me, if you're going to use the Bullseye skin, I would say just don't use a back bling, but if you want to use the back bling, then the Skirmish is the best one in my opinion. It has a little bit of pink on it, but it's mostly white and black, and I think it just is a decent combination that I'll use from time to time. I thought I would just add it on this list. Moving on to my number 14 spot, I gave it to Sgt Master and the Special Delivery. This one sort of reminds me of the last one we just went over, but I do think it's a little bit better. It might be a little bit more hard to swallow though, because I feel like this one doesn't match up. It might not make sense in your eyes, maybe you think it looks terrible, but to me, I just used it one game and I really like it, and I'm going to continue to use it. But I think sort of like the Bullseye, the Sgt Master, you can definitely use without a back bling and it looks great. But if you're going to use a back bling, maybe try out the Special Delivery, because I do like it. Moving on to my number 13 spot, I gave it to Maximillian and Top Notch. Epic definitely, they blessed us with this back bling, because honestly, Maximillian, he has a few different good back bling, but I think he looks best with his OG one, or I thought he did, until they released Top Notch, and I'm like, wow, this is a perfect combination with a very underrated skin. I wanted to talk about this in a video because I know I have before in like my account videos, but I wanted to make it in some sort of combo video that I do, and finally I got around to it today. But Maximillian, definitely underrated. Maybe you hate this skin, maybe you love it, but to me, I just absolutely love the skin for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like he's an upgraded version of the Aerial Assault Trooper, which is a very OG Season 1 skin. Tell me what you guys think about that. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Moving on to my number 12 spot, I gave it to the Ranger with the Crested Cape. And I'm not going to take credit for this one, guys, but it is a combo I use very often. It's such a simple, clean combo that I feel like it doesn't get in the way of my vision. You know, the new skin that just came out, the Tender Defender, I feel like that one's so obtrusive to my sight. I cannot see around that skin. It's way too thick. This one doesn't suffer from that fate. This one, very clean, simple skin design with a very small back bling that doesn't really get in the way. This combo actually comes from FaZe Avery. I mean, he didn't talk to me directly, but I have seen him use it. I've seen him tweet about it, and I thought I would add it in this video because I do like it, probably just as much as he does. Moving on to my number 11 spot, I had to give it to the OG Mogul Master with the Shiro back bling. This one, it's just a perfect combo. If I was making like a perfect combo list, this one would probably make that list. But this is something I'll use from time to time. Honestly, the Mogul Master skins, you know, sometimes they're really appealing. Like, it's my favorite skin in the game. But, you know, I think I used it a little bit too much. So I'm sick of it now, but I'll still use it from time to time. It's kind of one of those skins that, you know, I'll use every day, every time I get on. And then the next couple, like maybe the next couple weeks I won't use it, but then a couple weeks later I'll be like, oh my god, I have to use the Mogul Master again. It's been way too long. And this is my go-to combo for it. But tell me what you guys think about it. I totally recommend you try it out if you do have the OG Mogul Master or the OG Alpine Ace. I don't think it looks better on the guy. I do think it looks better on the girl, and I know a lot of people don't have this skin, but one of my favorites. Moving on to my number 10 spot, I had to give it to Hime, which is how you pronounce it, I promise, and the Dark Wings. This one, it just matches up so perfectly. I would recommend you use Hime without the mask on. I think she looks best that way. I think everyone can agree with that, or almost everyone. But I typically won't use wings. I don't like huge wings like the Valkyrie wings. They look really nice, but I just feel like they're way too distracting when I actually use them in game. If I'm just chilling, don't really care about winning or whether I do good in a game, then screw it, I'll use the Valkyrie wings. But if I'm just trying to focus and actually play well, I don't use wings because I think they are a little bit distracting. But This combo, it doesn't get in my way, it doesn't get in my vision. I really like this combo, guys. I would definitely try it out. Moving on to my number 9 spot, I had to give it to Jack Gordon with the Wolf Pack. And this is one of those skins that I still like to this day. You know, a lot of skins I like right when they are released. I'll like them, I'll use them a little bit, but this one I've been using consistently since it came out, and I still really like it. It's very bright, but I think the very simple back bling design is needed on Jack Gordon, John Wick, or the wild card. Or you can go for something crazy if you want to, but for me, I like the more simple back bling designs on all of those characters since they're basically reskins, and this is one of my favorites to use. I like Jack Gordon the most out of all 3 of them. Tell me what you guys think about this combo in the comment section though. This is the one I think I'm most interested about. Moving on to my number 8 spot, I gave it to Night Knight without the mask on and waveform. This is one of the most colorful combinations in this game. I would go as far to say it's probably the most colorful combination. There are so many colors with this combo. I absolutely love it, guys. This isn't something I'll use all the time, but if I'm gonna use the Night Knight, I really like using this back bling or without a back bling. I like using a lot of skins without a back bling, to be honest with you, but I really like this combo. This is something I'll use from time to time, and when I use it, I mean, it's blindingly bright, but I really like it. I love how colorful it is. Moving on to my number 7 spot, I had to give it to Dark Bomber and the Ominous Orb. There's some combos in this game, sort of like our number 11 spot with the Mogul Master and Shiro, which I think are just perfect. I think the Dark Bomber and the Ominous Orb, it's just a perfect combo. I think the Dark Bomber has a really good back bling with the dark bag, but I like using it with the dark bag, but I usually like switching it up a little bit, not using the skin with its OG back bling. That's just how I like to do it. The Ominous Orb, I feel like it easily could have came out with the Dark Bomber. Let's say the Bright Bomber didn't exist. The Dark Bomber came out with the Ominous Orb. I think it would easily be one of the most sold skins in this game if it isn't already, and people would absolutely love this. I think it's a perfect combo. I wouldn't be surprised if in another reality, another universe somewhere out there, that the Dark Bomber was released with the Ominous Orb, because I think it's a perfect combo, guys. I love it. I totally recommend you try it out if you haven't already. Moving on to my number 6 spot for one of the sweatiest combos I have on this list, I gave it to the Whistle Warrior and the Dusk Wings. This one, it's a very obvious combo. It's not something like sort of unique like I would say the Night Knight and the waveform is. It's not like that. It's just a very simple black and white combo that is amazing. It's perfect. It really is. Some of these combos are just perfect. At least that's how I see them, because they are some of my favorites. But I said I wouldn't use wings often. Well, this is another combo that I will use wings on because it's so sweaty. It's so beautiful. Like, you don't come across a sweaty combo like this all that often. This, I would say it's probably more sweaty than soccer skins. If I see this running up on me, I am screaming, I'm deleting, I am turning off my Xbox. That's how I feel about it, but guys, I love using it. Moving on to my number 5 spot, I gave it to the Power Chord with the Bird Hovel. This one may be surprising to you because I never use the Power Chord. I like the skin, but it's not something I'll use very often. I randomized my skin and my back bling and got this combo. Maybe I like it a little bit more because I had a really good game with it, but I'm pretty sure immediately when I got into that game, I was like, wow, I actually got a good combo by randomizing. This never happens. And this is one of my go-to ones as of right now. I really like it. I think you guys should try it out. Moving on to my number 4 spot, I gave it to the Eon. I know a lot of people don't have it, and the Dark Bag. This one is just a perfect contrast. It's not something that matches up like a lot of these combos do, but I really do like the contrast between colors. I like the all white on the Eon skin and the mostly purple on the Dark Bag, the purple sort of blackish dark themed back bling. I really like this combo. This is something I'll use quite often because I do like showing off the Eon skin. If I had like the double helix or the galaxy or another like like Royale Bomber, another exclusive skin. I would probably use that a lot, but this one is the only one I have as of right now. I might be getting the other ones in the near future. This one is one I really like, and I would totally recommend you try it out if you do have it. Moving on to my number 3 spot for a combo you might not have thought would be on this list. I gave it to Sgt Green Clover and the Slashed. Guys, this is another perfect combo. I feel like I don't have to talk about too much. Just enjoy it as you see it right now. I think it's amazing. I love the Sgt Green Clover. It's definitely a skin that grew on me. It's something I wouldn't use very often, but I use it all the time now. Maybe it's because it's somewhat rare. I don't care what the reasoning is behind it. I like it right now, and that's all that matters. That's what I talk about. Like, if I'm ranking skins, I'll talk about them as of right now. You know, in the future, I change my mind. It's okay to change your mind, guys. If you like a skin now, maybe you'll get sick of it in the future. That happens. Sgt Green Clover, it's a skin that I never see. No one ever uses it, and I really like using it, standing out, and it still looks good with this combo. Moving on to my number 2 spot, I gave it to Dazzle and the Vintage. This one is sort of like the Sgt Green Clover and the Slashed. It's a very simple combo, but it's another skin that I love. I love the Dazzle. It's my favorite rare skin, and I love the Vintage BACKBLING. It's just a really nice combo. It doesn't fit up perfectly with the colors, but it's close enough where I don't really care if it doesn't fit up perfectly. Let's move on to my number 1 spot, guys, for a combo you'll see me use all day long. I gave it to the Chopper and the Red Shield. The Chopper is sort of like the Maximillian we talked about earlier, the pilot skin. It's a very underrated skin. I totally recommend you get. It's one of those skins you won't see very often, but when you see it, well, when I see it, I'm like, yes, that's an awesome skin. I love you, man. That's so cool that you're using it. And the Red Shield, of course, a perfect complement to this perfect skin. I love this skin, guys. I didn't think I would when it first came out. Maybe I was hesitant to say I liked it when it first came out, but right now, as of right now, I really love it. I totally recommend it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you think about my list. Do you disagree? Do you hate it? I totally understand if you do. These are just my favorite combos. I really like using them. I thought I'd make this video just in case, you know, you guys wanted to tell me, hey, use these certain combos. Try something out. Try something new. And I definitely will. So tell me in the comment section what I should try out. Maybe I'll, you know, update this list in the future and yours will be on it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.